beloved teacher vanishes in broad daylight. No witnesses, no struggle, just gone. Days later, his car is found torched in the middle of nowhere, and what investigators find next will shatter an entire community.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Serial Crime Chronicles for newcomers to this channel. If you love true stories, this channel was made for you. We post true crime stories they thought they buried every day. If this interests you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you always get the latest content. Your support means a lot. Don't forget to hit the like button. As I've told you before, the like button is a simple gesture for you, but for me it's something huge because it helps TikTok know that people like my content and shows it to more new people. So please don't forget to support me by hitting that like button.
In this true crime story, we unravel the baffling case of Jerry Dunk, a respected high school teacher from Indiana whose sudden disappearance turned into one of the state's most perplexing murder investigations. Over 3 episodes, you'll follow the timeline of the crime, the red flags nobody saw coming, and the disturbing truths that emerged through the investigation. What happened to Jerry Dunk? Let's find out. Greenville, Indiana, a town of about 8,000 nestled between stretches of farmland and thick woods. The kind of place where people still leave their doors unlocked and everyone knows your name. It was the fall of 2019, October, to be exact, when Jerry Dunk, a 42-year-old English teacher at Greenville High, left campus around 3:45 p.m. and never came home. Jerry was the kind of teacher students remembered for life. He coached debate, wore quirky ties, and baked cookies for final exam week. Divorced but amicable with his ex-wife, he was deeply involved in the community and had no known enemies. He lived in a modest 2-bedroom house and drove a 2006 silver Subaru Outback. When Jerry didn't show up for dinner with his sister that evening, red flags started to rise. By the next morning, he hadn't responded to texts or calls. His sister, Carla, filed a missing persons report. Greenville PD initially treated it as a routine disappearance. Maybe Jerry had gone off on his own, maybe stress. But this theory didn't hold up. His phone was off, his house was untouched, and nothing was withdrawn from his bank account. Then came the first real clue. 3 days later, Jerry's Subaru was found in a cornfield 40 miles south of town, burnt to a crisp. Nothing inside survived the fire, no phone, no wallet, and most critically, no body. The scene was eerily clean. No footprints, no tire tracks, just the hollowed-out remains of a car and a smell of accelerant. Suddenly, the question wasn't where's Jerry? It was who wanted him gone. Investigators began by tracing Jerry's last known movements. Surveillance footage showed him leaving school, waving to a colleague in the parking lot, and driving off toward Main Street. He never made it to his sister's house. His phone pinged for the last time at 4:23 p.m. near an abandoned railroad crossing, then went dark. Police combed the area. Nothing. Meanwhile, interviews began. Friends, colleagues, students, family. Was he depressed? No. Had he received threats? Not that anyone knew. Was he in trouble with anyone? That's when things took a turn. To keep up with this series and even more interesting true crime stories that never came to light until now, hit the red subscribe button now. Back to the story. Jerry Dunk's burned car was only the beginning. What investigators uncovered next cracked open secrets his town never wanted exposed. Secrets that pointed straight to the student he tried to protect. The turning point came 10 days after Jerry's disappearance, when a farmer stumbled on a half-buried backpack deep in the woods near his southern Indiana property. The police had almost missed it, caught on a tree root covered in leaves. Inside were personal items burned to the edges, a cracked phone screen, Jerry's work keyring, and a half-torn essay with red ink comments. Needs clarity. Grammar errors. Rewrite. The handwriting matched Jerry's grading style. This wasn't just a robbery or disappearance anymore. This was personal. Detectives began to map every person connected to Jerry in the days before his vanishing. His sister Carla confirmed that he'd grown increasingly paranoid. She said he told her twice in September, "Something's not right. I feel watched." But she hadn't pressed further. Jerry was always cautious, always precise. She chalked it up to stress. Then came Olivia Marsh, Jerry's quiet but serious partner, a fellow teacher in the science department. Olivia revealed something she'd kept to herself. He told me he saw a truck parked outside his house 3 nights in a row. Same model. Black. Engine off.